Welcome back to more 7 Days to Die Alpha 18. We're back with the vanilla series. I know we were supposed to have Darkness Falls, but I was still actually having this game loaded up, and I wanted to record something quickly because I'm going out tomorrow. Well, not quickly. I'm going to record it, you know, taking the usual time, but I'm going to go out tomorrow, so I won't be able to record anything, and, you know, socializing with, like, friends, things like that. You know, the things everybody loves doing, where you talk about all the things that you don't want to talk about, and yay! Anyway, no, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be great. Anyway, so I'm gonna record another episode of this, and we are preparing with the iron darts for Horde Night. So, iron darts are being crafted. We have more coming in, so hopefully we're gonna get about, I would say, 1,500 would be a good start. It would be 250 in each dart trap. Now, we have to sort out pressure plates, which would be really amazing, because that means if we have pressure plates, we can't. Oh, we can make trigger plates. That is good. What is that little icon there? A pressure plate. Oh, that's a pressure plate mine. Excellent. We can make trigger plates. So if we can make a few trigger plates, we could actually put the dart traps right here and literally put trigger plates on top of these. And I don't know if we can put them on top, if they still will come in, the zombies, because I know we don't see them as a full block, but the zombies might see them as a full block, so they might not come in here. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have another trap here, another dart trap here, and that will shoot them in the face, of course, or wherever, but that means we have nothing to shoot at down here, which should be okay. We're okay. Also, we still have that issue that some people are saying in the comments, that these poles take more damage from zombies. I don't know if that is necessarily true. I don't know. I tried to test that, and I don't know, Darkness Falls might be different. I didn't test it in vanilla. I tried to test it in Darkness Falls, and they seem to damage these just the same. The difference is some zombies hit some blocks extremely hard, I found, especially in Darkness Falls. Even the difference between a Steve and a Joe was tremendous. Like, Steve was hitting like a truck, and Joe was okay. But then you had one of the girl zombies, the one with the white shirt, I think. She hits like a truck as well. Not as hard as the Hawaiian shirt guys, but there seem to be literally different zombies hit the blocks with different strength. So in Darkness Falls, it seems that the block didn't really matter. But in vanilla, I don't know. I have no idea, because I don't know exactly how Darkness Falls or what it is exactly based on. I would say it's default Alpha 18, but with the zombies popping up in rooms as you enter them, I'm not sure. Some of that stuff seems Alpha 17 or 16 altered. But anyway, that's a different story. So for here, I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably double up on these and put the pressure plates in. And we try it out, but our main base is going to go over here anyway. So we have one dart trap that we're going to prepare for going in here. So over here, let me see if I have enough wood frames with me. Let me take some of the concrete blocks actually with me as well, because these guys are, these are the ones that we're going to take with us. Excellent. We still have a couple to craft. Okay, 180. Come on, give me that last one. Be a pal, be a sport. Don't let everybody wait. Come on. There you go. Excellent. Okay. So that means with this, I should be able to have the wedges and the concrete tips and all the shenanigans ready to go, which is amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use wood frame blocks first. And we're going to go over here. Now, we have to be careful, because this here will be my mine. And this mine here is going to literally gonna go straight through. Yeah, so we're not gonna stop mining. We're gonna go deep underground, and then we're gonna go this direction. We're not gonna turn, so which means anything in this direction we can't build on. So we're probably going to have to build somewhere between the tree and here. Yeah, we're gonna have to build somewhere here. So I would say this is as close as we want to get. So let's start. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to go 5 high. 5 high is the limit, I would say. Yeah, because if we're 5 high, then we shouldn't have a problem. We're going 6 high, but the 5th block is where we're going to put the bars, I would say. So we put the floor here, so we have a 5 height difference. This is basically what this is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to have to make a 4-corner piece for a base. So we're only going to do one triangle. I was going to do multiple, but I'm going to take a design that you guys have suggested to me that should work really well. And that would serve... Well, maybe I make a mini version of it. Okay, so let's see. We need a 3 by... It needs to be a 3 by 3. Something like that. Excellent. So if we have that, that means we can then come down here. So hopefully... Will that be a big pyramid? It could be. It could end up a big, huge pyramid. So I don't know if I should go 3. Maybe we should just do 1 and see how that goes. Let's do 1. Okay, sorry. I'm waffling away, thinking in my head what I'm going to do. And I think let's try it out with 1. Just a tiny one. And if it all goes wrong, we're just gonna have to do it again. It doesn't really matter. Do we have a sawing table yet? I don't think we have one, but I can make a table saw table. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna queue up a table saw table so we don't have to waste all our concrete blocks if this goes wrong, and we can use the wood blocks instead afterwards. And then we're gonna build one right here beside us. We're just gonna place it right here. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna try to do it from this height. I think that would be good because we want to be at least 5 off. We want to be 5 high. So when cops explode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're not gonna hit us because blocks, I think, have an explosion rate of 5. I know the big boom guy is gonna be destroying everything, so I'm not really too worried about that because he's the guy we're gonna have to learn how to kill without exploding. And the cop is what I'm really worried about because they can just explode regardless of which side you're gonna hit them from. 3, 4, 5. And then 1 more up. Okay, excellent. So now let's see what shapes we're gonna do. We're gonna split the stack because obviously we want to make multiple shapes. So we want to have on one side the wedge concrete. The wedge concrete wedge, whatever, wet concrete wedge. Okay, now on the other one, we want to have the tip. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it the concrete wedge or is it... I'm not really sure if it's actually that one or if there's another... No, it's not the inline one. I think it's that one. I just want to make double sure. Not that I picked the wrong one now. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, so... This guy is gonna go on last. So we're gonna go and put this guy on first. So let's rotate him around. Is this the advanced? I can't see the text. Of course I can't see the text. Let me see. Simple, advanced. There we go. And we're gonna get it right at the face of the concrete block in front of us. There we go, like that. Okay. Then we're gonna put this one right below it. Also advanced. Okay. There we go. I think that's it. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's it. Excellent. And then we have a block underneath. Okay, so we're gonna put a concrete block underneath this. So we have to split it off again a little bit. There we go. And this one will be the normal concrete block. Excellent. Like this. Excellent. And these ones will follow. Beautiful. And then that continues. So we're going to do this one. And we're going to head with the wedge. And then we're going to replace this with the concrete blocks. Excellent. Okay, so this is actually not as high, which is brilliant. So there we go. We have the wedge. Sorry, the wedge tip. And then the wedge. Excellent. And that's it. That's already it. That is brilliant. Now we're just going to do that from all sides, I suppose. So first we're going to do this. We're going to have to turn it, though, to go on the other side of the block now. It's always a million quadrillion turns. There we go. Can we just say we want that the same way? Actually, it worked. Okay, very good. We go with the full blocks. Come on. Okay. And next. Pin this one down. This has come together nicely. Now, about the corners. There is a way of doing that the corners, but I think we're just gonna go and meet up. I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. We need a hell of a lot more blocks either way, and that is only with one block in the middle here. That is, I want to make multiple pyramids, but basically there's gonna be a logic to it, I think. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run out of blocks. So the corners here are different shapes. There are the skinny corners, the wet concrete, wedge steep corner blocks, and then we have some other corner blocks. These guys here, the steep corner base. So we have the steep corner base. There you go. That goes into here. There we go. Nice. And then we have the steep corner top. There we go. Which I think is already in the right direction. I don't know. It's very hard to tell sometimes. There we go. Yes. And excellent. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice. So now we have one side done. And this here is the only leg we have. So, so we are literally, I think this is where we're going to connect to. Yeah. Ugh. So we're already at 6 here. And we're 5 high. So which means anything we build will go across here. So, let me just go back up here. So this is literally the top of it. And we should be 5 high, whatever we build across. Because the idea I'm having is that we're building 4 of those. Or at least like 2 of those. And we connect them, you know, like we're trying to do in the Darkness Falls one. Except in the Darkness Falls, it's like a gigantic pyramid. So this one here, we're trying to do minimal. And these serve as legs to build our base on top of. I think that would be good. Not only that, but between the two, we will have our entrance. And that's kind of, so someone basically sent me a design and said like, okay, we have this big pyramid, which has 4 legs, you know, so where it's basically just one pyramid, similar to the big one I built. And a bridge is going into it with all the wedge blocks that the zombies fall off on. And then the zombies go back around, go on the stairs, similar to that. They go on the stairs, they keep coming up, and then they slide down on the sides of the wedge blocks. Like they slide down a wall, a bridge that's made out of these wedge blocks. They slide down, that's it. Now we can't put anything on the bottom here because that's what happened last time. I put traps there and they use the traps to kind of stand on it. And then they start hitting blocks. And once they start hitting a block and it's gone, they're going to use that to stand on top of that and so on and so on. They destroy the whole pyramid. So what we have to do now is we have to get another 1,000 concrete, not blocks, but concrete, that we can use then to hopefully upgrade the other blocks. Now, we're not going to upgrade these blocks here in the middle. We're going to upgrade the outer blocks to reinforce concrete later on. I'm not going to waste any concrete on that right now. But for now, we're going to copy the rotation. Bam, bam. That's 2. There we go. And 2. And 2. And then we can do the other one here. Because it's not a very wide pyramid, we are actually okay with what we're doing here. And we should have enough blocks to do 1. And then we're going to have all the square blocks in here. And that keeps going up higher, higher, higher. So we're going to put the wedge blocks on top of that. There we go. But first we're going to put normal blocks here. So we're going to do these guys here. And we're going to put the square blocks in here as well. And then we have another one over here. Excellent. And then we're going to do the wedge tips again. Concrete wedge tips. We're going to copy the rotation. There we go. Very good. I like it. And that shouldn't take too long, really. I mean, it's only a very simple pyramid. But you can see we had 180 blocks. And we're down to 65, 66. So I would say if it's enough, we'll see. We had 180 blocks, I think, to start with. So whatever we have left in the end is basically, or if we don't have enough, is basically what we need to build another one of those pyramids. So there we go. And then again, we have to go square block. Beautiful. And then another square block. And then we're going to have the big wedge corner block on top of that. I'm gonna leave the building for that in because a lot of people wondered as well, how do you build that? You use wedges? And it's like, no, you don't really use wedges. You use these special blocks. You know, they're like wedges, but they're more slanted or less slanted than wedge blocks. So we only do one here, and we only do one here. So it's becoming less now, which is really, really good. And one here, because now we're going to get the corner blocks on that side instead. So there we go. Excellent. And we get a corner block here in a second. So we're not going to do this right now. Oh, we have one more here. And one more here. There we go. Now, this block we're not going to fill in. Sorry, this block here we're not going to fill in yet. This is the one we're going to fill. There we go. And again, we can just walk across these and along these, which is actually really awesome. The zombies can't do that. And that's it. So now we're just going to put the wedge tip on it again. There we go. Oh yeah, wedge tip. Hang on. And can put a wedge tip here. Put a wedge tip here. And then we'll turn it around. And there we go. And I'm not even going to speed up the building for it. It's not going to happen because I want to literally leave it in for one kind of section or for one thing we built so that you can see it in its full glory. And there we go. Excellent. So now all we do up there is another corner block and a tip. So that's it. No more square blocks and no more slanted blocks. Everything is now these corner blocks. So we have the tip here. So we can put the tip. I think that's the tip. Oh, it's the wrong way around. There we go. And this one, we can put the tip block in. Let's copy that. Rotation. There we go. That goes here. And the last one goes all the way to the top. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we're going to be able to do the same one here. So let's rotate. Let's copy the rotation. No, or let's not. Let's not do that. There we go. And last one. And then we have 3 more. I think the 180 blocks will be enough. I think so. Okay, and then we're going to slot this one in here. There we go. And here. And the very top. That actually looks pretty badass as well. I like that. But the zombies, I think the dogs or whatever can actually sadly get into it. So we're going to do the wedge tip corner base. And that's the last one. That's the last type of block. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. It just slots in like a beautiful flower. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly how things slot in. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. I just say words and I hope they fit. It's it's like a random puzzle. It's like, yes, you're due to say a word. Puzzle fart. Yes, there you go. Does it fit? We don't know. We don't know until we edit the video. So this is all done, which is great. So this is one pyramid done. We had 180 blocks and we needed 163. So, which means we should get 340 more concrete blocks to make 2 more of those, or another 100 and... I think if we get 150 plus these, we're gonna be okay. How much space do we want to leave between the 2 tip blocks? We need to leave at least 3 spaces down here between the 2 pyramids. So let's say we have another pyramid starting here, okay? Yeah, going over here, baba bam, bada bing, whatever. Yeah, so here's the other pyramid. 3 blocks. Obviously, what's gonna have to happen is this one. Come on. Is it this way? Let me see. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6th one. And there we go. It's gonna be 5. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 between the top. Let's take this. And we're gonna have 3 in the bottom. And I think that would be good. 3 is a nice size, which means the zombies shouldn't be able to pile up enough in here to start hitting on things or whatever. But then again, 5 might be better. But if we would do 5, the problem is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The problem is if you have 5 in the bottom, you're gonna have 7 above, because it's gonna go 2 blocks in. That's basically the problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7 on top. Which maybe works. I mean, to be honest, that could work just fine. That would be the outside. Oh, that would be the outside of the other pyramid. Actually, yeah. So which means from the outside, it's 2, 3, 4 to the inside. 2, 3, 4. So this is where the center would be. And I don't think any block would be able to withstand that. Oh, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here, we're going to have the start of the pyramid. And it goes 3 blocks in. There you go. Something like that. Okay. So from here, 1, 2, 3. Then the center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7 wide one. So 1, 2, 3. There's the wall. Excellent. Okay. This may or may not work. Because what I want to have in the end 4 of them. Yeah, which means we're going to have a big, huge hole in the center, but that may or may not work. I'm not really 100% sure if this is going to be too wide. Because there's going to be no support. Well, there's going to be support. No, there's going to be no support. There's going to be no support. So I think 3 might actually be just the widest we can do. Okay, let's just finish this here and let's just do one example here. So we have the start here. Just like we have over there. So let's split this. Let's make that the tip. Where's the wedge tip gone? Am I blind? There we go. Okay. Then we have the wedge tip. Then we have the blocks. Standard square blocks. Then we have again the wedge tip. Let me see, we're gonna have to jump up here. There we go. Then we have another couple of blocks. Beautiful. And then the last one. So 1, 2, 3, and then here we have the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. There we go. Okay, so let's finish this off. There we go. And the tip. Now, this is what we deal with as a crosswalk. There we go. And this is the space we would have below. The reason I need to know this already is because the wedge tip bridge we're gonna build is gonna go exactly center here. Right here. So let's see what blocks can I actually take. I can take the incline from here. I can put the corners in here. But do I have the wedge tip? I don't think I have the wedge tip block itself, do I? That's a wood frame wedge. That's it, I think. I think that is actually the block. Let me see. Let's copy the rotation. Yeah. That's it. Indeed. Look at that. Beautiful. That's the one. And then we have the corner block here. Beautiful. Which means right here is going to be the bridge meeting this bridge, which also will hold this up. So we should be okay. We should have been okay with a wider one, but I think we're going to go with this first. So center right here. We can't go. We have to meet everything at least here. So 1, 2, 3 out. Okay. So this is where the bridge will go to. And then we have probably a plate coming forward or something. I don't know. I don't know how this works yet. Because I want to have a 3-block gap to the bridge. Okay. So, which means here, one... Let's take this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be 6. Okay, let's connect this right here. Yeah, one more. And then left and right of that, we're going to go down. Okay. Okay, so we're going to copy the rotation from here, which is fine. And this is not going to be a pyramid. This is literally just going to be a bridge wall, a long wall, and that's it. So here we go. We're going to have the bridge wedge, not the incline, this one, the concrete wedge. Let's copy the rotation. There we go. We're going to have these blocks coming down. Can we afford to make them concrete blocks right now? I think so. Okay, I think so. There we go. Probably. Just for one example row. That's how it all starts, with just a small sample. And then another one here. Another one here. Full block. So it's like the pyramid, except it's not going to be a pyramid. It's just going to be a wall. And that's it. Boom. And this is going to go for, I don't know, 8 blocks or something like that over this way. Which means we can crawl up it. There we go. Oh. But the zombies can't. So we can connect this to our area. We can throw things at them, Molotov cocktails, shoot at them, and they will just continuously walk here, fall down there. I don't want them to come too close. And the reason I want them 3 away from the end of this is so they don't end up falling right on. So if we would say, for example, if the bridge would go to here, and we literally would have, say, the wall of the bridge here. Yeah, just as an example. Like right here. So they fall down from that wall. They could potentially sit right here and hammer away on this wall and get a little bit of a ledge up and then hammer away here. One zombie corpse is going to be there. So I want the distance, basically, to the bridge. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Excellent. So we can take this away as well. So there's nothing here. There's nothing here for the zombies to hold on to. So let's do this on that side as well. We can copy that from here. And that would be one example for a bridge done. And then we have to get a lot of stone, a lot of concrete. We're gonna have to get a hell of a lot of sand now because I actually queued up my last concrete. I still have a lot of stone, I just don't have a lot of sand. So this was a lot of waffle in this episode so far. I know that. I'm apologizing. And okay. Excellent. And then we have the full one here. Okay, so this is the wall. And it's gonna go 8 blocks like that. End of story. So something to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make it 7 blocks wide. 7 blocks wide should be enough for the zombies to want to come to your base and go, hey, what's going on here? And then walk across here. Oh crap, I think I made something wrong. We have to have... They're gonna be able to walk across this, of course. I'm such an idiot. Yes, I'm an idiot. I have to take this apart. The middle block here is supposed to not exist. It's supposed to not exist. They're supposed to be doing the touchies on each other, which means it's not going to be exactly centered. Ah, balls to the wall. What have I done? It's going to be slightly offset, I suppose, to everything. And... yeah, okay. Oh, that should have been a tippy top. Unless we can put a tippy top on top of that they will fall off on. I don't know. If we have... no. Yeah, the gable quarter? Is that something that can... I don't know. Is that something they fall off of? I don't know. Would be worth a try to see. So let's put that on it. If we're gonna destroy it, we're gonna destroy it all anyway. Okay. Can we do that with this? Yeah. So let's spawn a zombie on top of that and see if that works. We have to test this out. So, actually, no, we will leave these blocks. That's fine, because that's the whole point. We want to see if the zombie will walk across. So, spawn a zombie. Go into DM for a second. F6. It's F6, I think. Is it? There we go. And then F6. And Joey is always my favorite to test. Zombie Joey. There you go. Okay, they don't have a problem walking on that. Yeah, so I made a balls of that. Sorry there. I used you, Joey. Okay, so we're gonna have to draw this again. I made a complete balls of that. But you guys get the gist, so I'm gonna do that off camera. Basically, what we have to do is we have to destroy one side. It can't be exactly center now, which is gonna be a little bit annoying, but let's destroy it before it actually all dries. Which would even be worse. And, yeah. Then we're gonna go and do the clear area and retrieve the supplies. And then we're gonna go to the desert and get some oil, shale, and sand. And a lot of it. It's just a little bit of digging. We're gonna get a couple of thousand of sand. And that's it. Ah, I can't believe I messed this up so bad. Okay, we're not gonna take the whole bridge down. There we go. Excellent. Yes, that's better. Okay, so the idea is just in case. I just wanted to show this just in case it wasn't clear. It's obviously very clear to everybody, so I just want to make double sure. The idea was to have... Come on. There we go. To have this start from here. Like that. And then have these guys here. Have this... And then a full block here. Excellent. I'm gonna worry about upgrading all these blocks or replacing them, so we don't have to worry about that. And that's it. So having that means we can walk across, but they can't. Okay? So let's fill in the missing blocks here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so this was the idea. Yeah, I completely made a balls of that. You probably were watching me build going, dude, is the penny not dropping? When is the penny gonna drop? Is the penny gonna drop? Dude, has his penny dropped? I don't think his penny has dropped. So right here, this, it's gonna be very hard to actually walk up on that. There we go. And across. So this is the center here, but you can see it's obviously off center. It's nothing we can do about it. So, which means we could probably have made this 4. And that way, this could be exactly in the middle of 2 blocks. If we would have wanted to. And I think I might actually do that. Yeah, I don't think I will have a choice. I might have to do even number of blocks. Yeah, sorry. This will have to be destroyed as well. It has to be moved 1 block over so that we can have an even number on either side. Because otherwise, this is just gonna look really, really wrong. But we're not gonna do this right now. All we have to do is take the bottom blocks out, so it's not gonna take so long.